Welcome to I'm just saying, we're keeping it real. Entertainment, politics, yeah, we got the deal. Hot topics, life advice, we go deep and raw. Candid conversations, no filters, no flaw. Indie films, current events, always fresh and bold. Words of encouragement, here's the story we told. So sit back, relax, we're real, we're true. This is I'm just saying, we're bringing it to you, huh? Tune in, get ready, we're always on top. I'm just saying, let's go.
The views and opinions expressed when I'm just saying by the host or host do not necessarily state or reflect those of the channel. Furthermore, the views and the opinions on topics and segments by the host or host are those of their own.
Hey y'all, hey, and welcome to another episode of I'm just saying. We are powered by I Am Corte Entertainment. I'm your girl, Latoya B.
And I'm Mia F. Baby.
And I am Corte, back again.
not me up here like, she knows the script.
She knows the script.
I be doing everybody lines.
So family, first of all, we want to encourage y'all to share this live. And don't forget, after this live, go over to YouTube and like and follow and subscribe and all of that, okay? Now, on tonight, okay?
When,
we are super excited, all right?
When you say? You say when?
On tonight, okay? We are super excited about tonight's show, y'all. We have some special guests that's going to be up in the building. And before we bring them on and before we get all into that, y'all know we're going to jump into some good conversation. We're going to entertain you, and we're going to hit on several hot topics, and we're going to put them in a hot seat, okay? But before we bring our guest on, I'm going to check in on my co-hosts real quick just to see how they've been doing. So Mia, Corte, y'all straight? Y'all cool? How y'all feeling?
I had a long day today. A long day. I got home probably around 6:50 today. So y'all know I was hopping trying to get everything set back up for tonight. But I had a good day. It was long, but it was a good day.
Okay, Ice Cube. Today was a good day.
I got my cup right here.
Okay. Yes. What about you, Mia?
Today was not the best day for me, but the past week has been amazing. Like Saturday, I had my my showcase. Y'all know I'm doing improv. I'm still taking classes, and I had my showcase, and I got a standing ovation. Like
what?
I was super, super excited. Yeah. See, I'm still getting claps. Just claps all around. But no, it was really good. This time I'm in level 3. Unfortunately, level 4 I'll be filming, so I have to wait till the winter time to do level 4. But I think we have a picture of my small class. Do we have a picture? See? And y'all see what shirt I had to rip. Like,
okay.
Y'all know I'll be the only melanated person in my classes. I wish, because I even sent the tutorial, I wish y'all would join. But I'll be the only melanated person in my classes. But you see, I had to rip. I'm just
you hear though. But you hear though.
I'm here.
Oh,
so,
okay.
Yeah. So that made me feel really, really good. And yeah.
Okay.
Now, what about you?
Well, first of all, sis, congratulations on your showcase. I hate I couldn't make it. But I know you did your thing. You know what I'm saying? No doubts about that. And so you know what? For me, I had a tough week. And life been lifing, and so I just had to go love on myself. You know, your girl went to the nail bar and spa, and I had to go get my nails done, get my feet done, and just love on myself for real. So yeah, that's me. That's me chilling and all of that good stuff. So yeah, that's me. Like, hey, a relaxation with my little dress on. Looking like a piece of I forgot to send The video, y'all.
I saw that video. I said my friend bowling.
Yes, while I was
Her
at the
money
nail
so
salon,
good.
Oh yeah.
yes, I forgot. I did a TikTok at the nail salon, and it was so funny. It was so hilarious. I meant to send that to you, Cortez. I so forgot. But yeah, I had a good time just loving on myself and being pampered. And I got on my little church nails, little 1 2. You know,
Look, you said you was loving on yourself. I thought you hit it with that tweet. Oops, there goes my shirt up over my head. No, she loving on herself. Oh my. I said, oh,
that,
okay.
listen,
I ain't know what you
listen.
meant.
Yeah. So
So let me
sis, you
bring
was
up a
over
whole
there
nother
working.
episode.
You was over there working. Cortez was over there having a good day, and I was over there just relaxing. And I was twerking a little bit, but we ain't, don't worry about it.
But we just talked about this last week when we become millionaires, and obviously it didn't already hit you because you was throwing money in the air and loving. But I literally said, we said last week, baby, massages, nails done, hair done, all that. Like, and obviously you already there.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
You
so
see what you see what they say, right?
oh, she got her ticket. Her ticket to
Remember
the
Okay.
I
live show.
remember I
The
had told you what it was yesterday when she had said we ain't gotta go to work because she got the ticket. The
Okay.
lottery ticket.
Baby, listen, skidoo and scratch offs. Yes. All right, family. So we don't want to hold y'all too long because we got our guests waiting in the lobby. Okay. And at this time, we're going to go ahead and if we haven't, you haven't already done so, share this live. But we gonna keep
right
this
now.
train rolling. Mia, go ahead and tell the family who's coming to the good show.
Oh, so y'all see that black box over there next to Cortez? That's gonna be Mr. Eric Miles Jr. He is an independent film actor, and he from the T, Nashville, Tennessee, to be exact. Now he's most known for his role called Lorenzo in The Studio Part One and two, because we're going to be talking about that tonight. And his role shows like a dynamic range, like he be putting it in. Now, also he does more than just act. Like I heard he be in that studio in real life. Matter of fact, he got recent work with Big X the Plug, huh? Like he
Okay.
outside, huh?
Okay.
Now, yeah, he's kind of a big deal from what I hear, but we're
Okay.
gonna find out. Apart from the studio and the music videos, he been working on his craft, doing Hollywood stuff, workshops, short films, one-on-one acting lessons. Like Eric had, he ain't finna play with y'all. Y'all talking about that? Y'all seen Studio Bang Bang? Look, he say he got his firearm license from the military. So
Okay.
Oh,
don't pull up on him thinking he for play. He about that in real life, okay? So I'm gonna need all y'all to give a round of applause and keep your hands up, obviously, because he ain't finna play with y'all, for Mr. Eric Miles Jr.
Okay, yeah.
it won't let me switch it yet until the other person come up.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
Welcome, 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 E.
How
Yes.
you doing?
It's a pleasure to be on here with y'all. For real.
Okay. Okay. Well, we are super excited that you could join us on tonight so we can, get into some good talks and see what you got going on. But
Mhm.
before we do, I'm gonna bring somebody else on to join you. Okay. Now, Jermon Jenkins, he is a creative force hailing from the challenging neighborhood of Chicago. He is a prolific author, producer, director, and the CEO of Colossal Visions Productions.
Mm.
Rising from adversity, Jermon's journey exemplifies resilience, determination, and exceptional talent. He is an independent author. Oh yeah, he write books too. His novel, The Devil's Stone, it stands as a testament to his rich life experiences and storytelling prowess, earning him acclaimed in the literary circles. Now, beyond writing and directing, Jermon showcases musical flair, producing music that complements his compelling films, highlighting his versatility in creating a holistic cinematic experience. Okay. He's engaged in numerous exciting projects, and Jermon's narrative from Chicago streets to leading a film company. Okay, I'm gonna repeat that. I said he is from the Chicago streets to leading a film company. It speaks of his triumph over adversity. Come on now. His story and work inspires, and it proves that perseverance and creativity can turn challenges into opportunities and dreams into reality. Y'all give it up for my boy, the one and only Jermon Jenkins. Yeah.
Thank you guys for the warm welcome, man. Thank you again. And so happy to be here. And God bless everybody that's online right now who's watching. And thank you, team, for just having me on the show today.
Yes. So now, some of us, know you by Jermon, and others know you by Mano. So is it okay if we call you Mano on tonight? Oh wait, I think
Uh-oh.
you muted. I think you muted.
You hear me now?
There
Yes.
you go.
Yeah, absolutely. Mano was perfectly fine. That's the name that people warm. They love that name, Mano. Why not call me Mano all night tonight, guys? We hanging out tonight, all right?
Okay.
Okay.
He
Okay.
said get to know the name. Okay.
Okay.
Jermon Jenkins, aka Mano. Okay. Eric Miles. Okay.
Roscoe Jenkins.
All right, so we want to thank y'all so much for joining us on tonight. We have an amazing show lined up, and before we dive into y'all's business, we just want to jump into what we're gonna jump into what we call daily dilemma, and is that cool with y'all?
Let's go.
Okay, all
Okay.
right. So daily dilemma by my girl Mia.
It's the daily dilemma. Ha, 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 ha. What would you do? Ha, ha, ha,
Man, that beat be making me, yeah, that beat be making me wanna, okay. So since we are talking about the studio today, our daily dilemma is focused around music. So this, the question I have for you guys is, back in the day, music depicted reality. They wrote about the hood, they wrote about poverty, they wrote about these songs were about these things because this is what they were actually living. Now it seems like people are from the suburbs and living a great life. Now they want their life to depict music. They never had a felony, never picked up a gun, never sold a drug, but they want to be in this rap game or this music life so bad that they're doing that for quote unquote street cred. So my thing is, do you feel that people are going too far for street cred, or if you from the suburbs, let's write about your two-parent household. They need songs about that too. So with both of y'all talking about the movies, talking about the movie studio, and well, we could talk about the studio part one because we all seen it, and the drug deals and things that happen with that. Do you feel that people are going too far to be relevant or popular?
Mm-hmm.
Mano?
Mm-hmm. Oh, you muted, man.
Why
Yeah.
he keep muting himself? He don't want to talk to us.
No,
What
no,
he doing?
I don't know my phone doing a bad self. So can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
I, yeah, I agree to a certain extent. I think a lot of kids got these they got a lot of things confused. I think I blame it on the internet. You know what I'm saying? A lot of things that these guys rap about and they sing about, they see it on the internet. You know what I'm saying? So they feel what's in, they have to talk about that, and what's trending these days. And what's trending these days be a lot of violence, a lot of BS that's in the music and not from where I ever where we seen it. So I feel that they do what they see on the internet and they repeat that what's successful for the next artist. But I think the kids got their own lane. You know what I'm saying? I God bless everybody who do their music, but I ain't into a lot of my days. I was into Biggie Smalls, Tupac, that where a lot of story was told back then. And it wasn't a lot of internet to decipher or mix us up from that.
Mm-hmm.
I think right now I blame it on the internet a lot, and these kids, a lot of them just doing what they see. That's
Yeah,
true.
just to piggyback off what he said, this generation is pretty much persuaded from the past generation. I grew up like my era is kind of like early 2000s. They seen 50 Cent get shot 9 times, and then he rapped about it. Got big about it. So they kind of just want to follow what they seen growing up. They just see the past generation like, oh, they got famous like that. Let me do it too.
Absolutely.
And they also want to try to draw the audience. They feel like the audience that listen to that type of music is from the streets, which ain't all the way true. I grew up in the suburbs, but I still listen to street music. I like riding down the street with that. So,
And see, I would have to say, they do what sells. I mean, what's like you said, Mano, is they do what they see and what's trending. Just like I'm gonna go on the movie side because I'm not a music person like y'all. But on the movie side, when you see a lot of movies that's been coming out lately, what are the three main things you see? You see drama, sex, and LGBT. Those are the three trending things. So of course, everything from here on out is going to have an element of those. So instead of just being true to who you are and true to your craft and just be creative telling your story that way, whether it's music or movie, they rather go and I ain't gonna say falsify, which they are, telling a lie, false advertisement, but they're gonna go the route of, hey, this is hot right now. Let me add this into this, even though I've never been a part of that. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, that's why I think what we see now is happening.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
So I just want to say, I so agree with what y'all saying. But another thing that I would encourage my people to do is, first of all, our culture, we are very influential. I mean, when it comes to the challenges, to the trends, am I echoing?
a little bit.
When it comes to the challenges and the trends, our culture, we very influential people. They just want to be like us for real. So I think we have to be mindful that they are paying attention. And I'm going to log into my phone because I can't do this. Okay. This is not going to work. Because the people need to hear our guests loud and clear.
Right.
Y'all take it away and give me 2 seconds. I am so sorry.
So I feel like while Toya's doing that, I feel like being true to yourself is okay because what they're going to find out. Like they're going to find out. Like what was the guy with all the facial tattoos and he became a snitch and told on everybody? The white dude, he was a rapper.
Not Takashi.
6ix9ine.
Yeah, him. Like he wasn't about that life, and then they call you out. Like if you're really not about that life, they're going to find out, and you may possibly lose your life portraying to be a thug that you're not.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. And I'm telling y'all now, if either one of my sons do a diss record and say my mama was outside selling crack, they gotta see me.
Wait, diss?
Are you saying diss?
Are you saying diss record or dish record?
Yeah, it says.
Okay, because you said dish, but go ahead.
I said diss.
Go ahead.
But if they
let me make sure I talk correctly the rest of this podcast.
Don't do that because they know how I talk, and this what you're gonna get with me. But no, like they sitting up there and they're saying, "Oh, my life was so hard," or "I had this," or "I had that." My teacher never said I was gonna be anything. Your teacher said that you were amazing and you have great potential. You know what I'm saying? Like, say that I'm great because somebody instilled that in me. What's wrong? People need to hear good stuff too.
Oh,
but
yeah.
You know what, man? Go ahead, Mano.
No, I agree. Good music is always inspiring. You need it. The other day I was riding with my son, and he played it. No, it's 7:00 in the morning. He playing drill music. I said, bro, I need to. I can't listen to that right now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but I need to put some Ozzy Brother on for a second, man.
But see, it now it making me look at a lot of things with a lot of these actors and musicians and stuff like that. And when they always go do their interviews and tell their stories, they always have the same thing in common. I was homeless. My daddy was gone. I didn't have no money. I had to sleep on the couch. Let me tell you something. All of y'all didn't have to do the same thing. So maybe I wonder if this trend been going on since back in the 80s.
Yes.
Okay, but I'll say I don't. You know what? It's not necessarily a trend. It is real life. You know what I'm saying?
It
Unfortunately,
is for somebody.
Everybody
you know
can't
what I'm
do
saying?
it for you. Everybody can't do it.
You sitting
It
up there
is.
talking about like Keisha Cole, like her mama OD. Like she can legit. She was the first one doing reality shows. Like she was talking about her mama being on drugs and stuff. But it was real life.
Mm-hmm.
These people, they got great mamas like me. I'm at every football game, basketball, band. You got and let my son be like, man, my mama wasn't never there. She was outside flipping rocks. I wish you would, because I'm going to bless you. Like, y'all ain't no. I don't care if you make $1 million, mama, but we making that money. No, I'm gonna take him to the house and bless the oil.
But that's the thing that is sad, that people, you know what I'm saying, for clout, for views, for clicks, for likes, for clickbait, you know what I'm saying? Some of it do be, you know, far-fetched or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And that's the unfortunate part. That's the world we live in right now, for real, right? People want them views.
Yeah.
And yeah. So look at my boy Mano. He's super excited to get to that, because I see studio rolling in the background. Yes.
I just to piggyback off that, it's
what you got going on? If you don't like us, just say that.
No, it's my phone don't stop ringing. Actually, Toy, my phone rings. But I think when it comes down to music, because I used to do the rap thing, I still do a dib or dab. I think entertainment is just entertainment. So you got some kids who write their raps in entertainment mode, and you got some people who write it in reality mode. You know what I'm saying? So reality, some people is different, entertainment is different. So I don't mind. I might tell a story and it got nothing to do with me. I might tell my friend's story and just put me in that position as the person who's telling the story. I don't think nothing wrong with that when it comes down to that part, you know. But what I don't, you just said, the people who fake it. Don't fake it. Just tell me, hey, I'm a storyteller. I tell I write this song and I just entertain. I'm cool with that. But now for me saying this is my life, I live this, then you land about that. That's what you draw the line there to me on the music.
Yeah.
It's a little gray area right there. I see what you're saying. I agree with that.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. All right, family. So listen, we're going to keep this train rolling, because when I tell you we have a hot seat for our amazing guests, so y'all stay tuned. We're going to get there. All right. But at this next segment, we're going to go ahead and jump into what we call, indie streets.
We talking real, no sugar, no sweet. True from the bottom, straight from the street. Hot takes hit while the headlines heat. We indie streets, yeah.
All right, y'all family. So yes. So since we have, Eric on and we have Mano on, Mano, we know that you have definitely been in front of the camera and behind it, as and Eric, you definitely are aware of crew while you're in front of the camera, right? So I just thought, I just wanted to get y'all's opinion on this, because I think sometimes in this industry, people sleep on crew. They don't really respect crew. You know what I'm saying? For many different reasons. They come not prepared, just a whole bunch of stuff. But I just want to drop this clip real quick, and then we're going to talk about it. So yeah, Cortez.
Here we go.
This is Risha, Assistant Director, aka the Human Call Sheet. She wrangles schedules, helps with setup, overviews scripts, and makes sure everything is in order. She even keeps time and does search and rescue when things or people are missing. But one thing about Risha, she loves what she does and cheers the loudest for her crew. If you need assistance with your next movie, call Risha.
So shout out to my girl Risha for that dope skit. And I also think I saw my good Judy up in there, Mia. Yes. So Risha, for those of y'all who don't know, she's an amazing crew member. from AD to director. Just she's done a lot of good things. And when she done that skit, I just thought it was so perfect to display that. So, Mano, when you've been on set and making these productions happen, and you got to call, maybe the call time, or you looking for people, and your AD or your assistant, need to go gather the crew because we go into the next scene or whatever that looks like. I just want to know, what is your take with having to do some of those extra duties outside of just focusing on your vision, and you kind of making sure people where they need to be? The call sheets is over here. We're going to go into this next room. What does that look like in a day of your shoes, being on set, trying to get things done, and people aren't in place? How has that experience been for you?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Like you just said, having a good crew is very important, man. As a director, as a producer, and just being just behind the scene, having a decent crew who know the schedule, who know the plan, the playbook, man. That's very important. People don't know how the job get done is by having a crew together on the same page, man. That's why you got to have these production meetings. It's very important, guys. And me putting together crews, I done dealt with good crews. I done dealt with crews I had like, oh my God, this is crazy. And it's very stressful, man. It take a toll on you when you gotta wear so many hats. So putting a proper crew together is very important to anybody who out there want to make movies, anybody out there want to produce, anybody out there who want to get on the production side. Just showing up and just being a part of a good crew and taking care of business is very important. Man, I love when I can sleep. I sleep so good when I know it's somebody else who doing their job, and that person doing their job and the other person doing their job. When we have production meetings, and we might have the meetings, it might be the same meeting 5 days straight, but you constantly check on everything. You constantly you dot your I's, you cross your T's, and you see it's everybody on point. And when everybody on point, man, that it makes the production go back smoother to me. I love a smooth production. I love when everything is going great because of you got a great team. And I done dealt like with the studio, had a good team together, man. Latoya, you was part of the team too, so you know how important I was for me to just sit down with everybody and get the team together and make sure everything runs smoothly. So, man, I thank you guys for even bringing it to attention, because a lot of people don't know. A lot of people just give certain people credit, like, okay, the writer, the director, not knowing it's an AD behind me. It's a second AD behind that. It's a guy set up. It's a set designer. It's a person man, even down to the PAs who pull up and just what y'all need. Coffee. Hey, I need you to run to the store for you real fast. So shout out to the crew. And I thank you guys for even having this part of your segment. It's very important that people know this. So thank you guys for that.
Yes. Okay. All right. E, how you feel about that? Like, you come on set, and as the leading man, you got several scenes to film. You know what I'm saying? And what is your take when it comes to crew? Have you ever had a time where you wasn't prepared, or maybe your castmate wasn't prepared and crew been there all day? You know what I'm saying? You just come in at the time that you were scheduled to come in, but crew been there all day. What is your take, and how do you feel about, crew?
So yeah, crew is definitely a heavy part of the production team. So they pretty much give you that kickstand to lean on when you need something, or like as a lead actor, I only have to show up on set and just worry about my lines and getting in the character. Everything else, crew, the ADs, the director, everybody make sure that, like, they already told me what to wear, where to be. You know what I'm saying? They're making sure I'm getting food in between scenes. I don't gotta do nothing, but I show up, I'm Lorenzo, I know my lines. Boom, I'm ready to go. Everything else, they have my back on. So it's definitely needed 100% to have a good team.
Okay. And Corte, me, I know y'all I'm sorry. Oh, I can't. I can't see on this video phone.
But I would say this right here: playing so many parts, because I have done. Of course, I was on the crew side, and then I was on the producer director side. I was on the writer side. it is 100% crucial that actors come on set ready. Because here's the thing. Even I'm gonna go along with everything Mano said and everything Eric has said. It is very important that actors come on set ready. Because a lot of actors is, from my experience, a lot of actors come on set and always blame the crew for every mess up. But every mess up. And the thing about it is, y'all don't understand. We are there probably 2 or 3 hours before you even have to come on set.
Yep.
So by the time y'all get there, we already tired. Okay. So the best thing for you to do is come on set, know your lines, listen to your first AD, get into that wardrobe, get into that makeup, listen to the director when they say you put to go to A, B, C, and D. If you sit here, you can't come on here and try to be the director. You can't come on here trying to be the set designer. You can't come over here trying to be the boom operator. You can't come over here and try to be first AD. Because when you start doing all that, then now we're losing time because we got to look at you inside your head like, so when you going to be the actor? You didn't show up when we showed up, so why are you trying to tell us what to do?
Did I strike a nerve? Okay.
Right.
You did. You
He's
did.
talking about somebody.
You did. You did, but yeah, like crew is so important to where it's like we come first, then actors. I'm sorry.
Absolutely.
That's all I can say.
Shit ain't gonna go smoothly at all without a solid crew, for sure.
It's not.
I've been on
It's
two
not.
different. I've been on a set with a smooth crew and everything flowing perfectly, and then I've been on a set with a crew that's all over the place and ain't nothing moving. You on one scene for hours.
For hours.
Okay, so Mia, what you got? Because I know you being on crew is
As the best script supervisor there is.
Okay.
I will say that is a very thankless job because a lot of people think that a script supervisor is supposed to sit there and tell you your lines when that's the least of our worries. But I'll have to tell your lines if you don't know them, but that's really the least of my worries right now. But I will say that shout out to Risha for, she's promoting herself as an AD. Hey, Mano, she's a dope AD. I'm a dope script. Since we're here, we might as well be here. She's an amazing AD.
Okay.
And I'm the best script supervisor there is. You've seen it in the video. I got stop watching everything. But no, what I'm saying though, it is a very thankless job. A lot of people they talk about the writer, the director, the producer. They don't talk about the AD. They don't talk. Now they will talk about makeup. I'll give them that. They'll talk about makeup sometimes, but they don't talk about the AD. They don't talk about the gaffer. They dang sure don't talk about the script supervisor. A lot of people ain't never even heard of a script supervisor. So it is definitely a thankless job, and it's for the people that actually love the craft. Writers and directors and CEOs and CFOs and EPs, they get a lot of light shined on them, but it's not going to run smooth if you don't have an amazing AD. It's not going to run smooth if you don't have an amazing script supervisor with the continuity, because we've seen what it looks like when the continuity is jacked up.
Absolutely.
But they don't realize. So they're gonna look at you behind the scene like that. They don't realize, the script supervisor was not doing their job properly. So the crew is definitely an intricate part of a movie, even though we don't really get all of the glitz and the glam and the glory.
Okay. Well, I just wanted to highlight on crew real quick, because I know when it comes to Mano, you making movies and things of that nature, and a lot of times people see Eric, right? They see the star, the leading man, the leading lady of the movie. They see the actors, and people think that like you said, there's a whole force behind you. And if you have a good one, then you really good. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so I just thought that when I saw that clip of Risha, I just wanted to hit on that because I know that's something you guys can relate to, being on the crew side and then acknowledging the crew. And but what we're gonna do at this time, family, we're gonna jump into a really quick commercial. And when we come back, because y'all stay right there. When we come back, we're gonna put these two in the hot seat. All right.
Ooh,
Is that cool
my
with
favorite
y'all?
part.
Let's do it.
All right, so y'all stay tuned and lock in on this trailer. Yeah. We'll be back.
Bro, I can't believe you do this.
Lorenzo.
We're losing him.
This is Medic 2. We have a GSW 211. Do you copy?
Lorenzo been shot.
Shot?
Yes.
How? Where? By who?
Rose, the only thing that makes sense to me right now is spitting on niggas who put Rizzo in the hospital bed, man. If you ain't with that shit, you can slide.
Think about all the people who suffered from Player Man and his so-called company.
Bro, if you get your motherfucking hands off me.
Say, I just want what's owed to me, bro.
You want what's old to you, nigga.
Seth, what are you doing here?
Nigga heard what they did to your guy. It's about to get busy around this bitch, you know? That's the type shit get a motherfucker shot, nigga.
Player. My nigga, you got me fucked up, bro. You ain't the only motherfucking killer out here in Texas, nigga. You know who the fuck I am?
I know it's got something to do with your ass. Why would it have anything to do with me? I'm his son. Don't like care nothing about it.
Hey, what we need to be doing is worshiping and praying. So come on and let's pray.
We're losing him. Code red, start compressions.
What's happening? Please tell me something.
What y'all think we ain't sliding for Zoe?
You dirty dog. You dirty dog.
Hey y'all, welcome back, and welcome back. First of all, I want to give a shout out to Colossal Visions for that amazing, dope trailer. Quit playing. If y'all haven't already seen Studio 1, y'all need to run over to Tubi and check it out because Studio 2 is in the pipeline, is coming, okay? You see the flyer right there, okay? It's going down. And so, yeah, we have Mano up in the building, the writer, producer, director of this amazing film, as well as the leading man himself, Eric. And we're going to go ahead and put them in the hot seat. And so, Mia, go ahead and take it away.
Hold on, I gotta put an intro to the hot seat.
Oh, okay.
Boy, y'all over the place today. It's okay, girl.
Yo, time to bring the heat. Welcome to the hot seat. Questions burning, no retreat.
Yes. Thank our producer for that. Yes.
So, my first question is for Mr. Mano.
Uh-oh.
Well, no, we start out light. It gets hotter as it goes.
Okay.
It's hotter as it goes. We're starting. It's just a little sizzle, not too hot. No, I do want to know though. Your with your name, Jermond.
Jamon Jenkins, yeah.
Yeah, Mr. Jermond. Where did Mano come from?
Okay, so Mano come from my artist name. I was signed to a label back in Chicago called Second and None Entertainments. Back in my teenage days, I was a young rapper coming up out of Chicago. Had a few EPs drop, went on tour, did some things in Chicago that that I was happy about on my music career. But things led to other things till I got incarcerated. I did a few years in prison, and that's when Mano went to prison and Jamon Jenkins came out. I went in as Mano, came out as J. Anthony Jenkins, our author. a writer, and you know, the music's still a part of my first love, but it's just something that, you know, I just fell back off of and started writing my books and then writing my stories.
So Mano is the rapper.
Absolutely.
Okay. But you Mr. Jenkins now. You better
I'm
put some respect.
I'm Mr. Anthony Jenkins now. Yes, ma'am. Yeah. Mano still come out every now and then. You might hear me on a skit or few in some of my movies. You might hear my songs. I might drop a trailer or something, because like I said, music's still my love. I ain't gonna lie. Music, I'm still in love with music, but writing always been my first love.
All right.
Okay.
It wasn't too bad.
Okay.
It was cool.
So let me see here. Since we starting off light, since I can't jump in yet. So Eric, I'm gonna go way back. Way back. I mean, I know you're short, so you're probably still like a height of age 5. So so you started acting at just 5 years old. Do you remember your very first role and what that experience was like?
It was like a play in school. I really don't remember. Elementary school, yeah, man. I was on stage, bro, for sure.
Did you have lines? Was it like an Easter speech?
Not off the top of my head, I can't remember all the way, but I do remember just being on stage, and I had lead roles back in those days too.
Okay.
Just little like a Christmas play, stuff like that for like elementary school.
Okay.
That's where it started. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. Over to
okay.
you.
All right.
All
right. So since we're gonna keep it light, then we're gonna get heavy. Okay. All right. So Mano, I want to know when we hear about your production company, it's called Colossal Visions. Can you tell the people a little bit about, what that means or where did that name come from?
Absolutely. Colossal Vision is owned by me, myself, Jamon Anthony Jenkins, my partner Joshua Stadden. I got Quad Davis Smith, another partner of mine, and we also came in with a new partner of ours who we proud to announce is Tish Sutton. Colossal Vision came from, I'm not gonna lie, it came from Joshua and Quad. They wanted to think big. They wanted to think they said, man, we got to be colossal, bro. So Colossal Vision, really for them, I gave them the opportunity to name the company. These brothers, Josh from Chicago with me, Quad is from Mississippi, and so is his cousin Tish. And together, like I met Quad back in the days when I was doing music. I met him on a tour. He was on tour with his cousin David Banner, and they was on tour together. And I met Quad then. And me and Josh that's my homie from Chicago. Burnside 9-0 was our block, and we was running the streets then, and we was second to none. So we always been creative as writers. So we wrote books and stories back then. So when we got together, it just had to happen big. Colossal Vision was our vision, and right now we got over 50 scripts that we done wrote. We got TV series that we done got ready to go. We've been in contact with so many different networks, and right now, it was Colossal Vision was the perfect name for what we got going on right now. As we speak, we are already in process of doing TV series. This coming up the same week of the premiere. We start that weekend. Right after that, we go to Chicago to shoot a TV series called Chasing Destiny. Then we doing Lady Syndicate with Joshua Stadden. He's the writer director of that movie. We going back to back, man. So Colossal was the great name for it, and I thank my brothers for coming up with that name.
Okay. All right, Colossal. That's what's up.
Now, Mr. Eric, I'm gonna slide over here to you. So, how does it feel to be number one on the call sheet? I don't know if y'all seen it, but number one on the call sheet is super dope. It's on Apple TV. But how does it feel to be number one on the call sheet, and how do you prepare for it?
Yeah, when the call sheet first came out, very first one, I was just like, oh, my name's like right here at the top. That's crazy. That is crazy. But when you got a good supporting cast, it don't take much to get prepared. Everybody else gonna, you know what I'm saying, kind of lift you up. And then it kind of just gives you that motivation when you see how everybody else around you is so dedicated and they locked in. It makes you want to jump out there and just lead the way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I just shout out to everybody that's in the movie, because without them, I wouldn't have brought as much as I would have brought to it. So.
Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up.
Y'all know what's wrong with these claps today. They keep on cutting off. All right. So I'm going to go to the left real quick. I want to play something real quick because this stood out when I was doing my research. And I got a question after this. This is for you, Mano, okay?
Okay.
A crew of bank robbers embark on what was to be their last heist that would set them up for life. Steal the diamonds and sell them for millions. Or so they thought. As soon as they came into contact with the cursed diamonds, known as the Devil Stones, they're led down a road of murder and betrayal. Not to mention, they have some of the best FBI agents hot on their trail, along with the African rebels in pursuit to get the diamonds that their ancestors once possessed. This book is a roller coaster of suspense that will keep you turning the page to see what happens next. J. Anthony Jenkins and Alexis J. are the perfect pair to deliver a nail-biting thriller filled with the action that will have you on the edge of your seat and twists that will take your breath away. You will be introduced to characters that will leave you hungry for more from their upcoming books.
Okay. All right.
All right. So, Mano, the novel The Devil's Stones is. I see that it received that. Look,
Yes.
right?
Okay,
Right there. So I see that it received a lot of praise in the literary circles. What personal experiences influenced this story?
Man, I appreciate you for even asking that question. The Devil Stones was one of my first novels that I wrote. And when I wrote, it was a challenge to me. I wrote a book prior to that called Love for the Streets, and I didn't even publish it because I wrote it in like 6 days. I promise y'all this. I wrote a quick novel, and it was an urban novel, and I did it so easy and so fast. I'm like, man, I don't even like it. You know what I'm saying? So I wanted to challenge myself. So I made the novel called The Devil's Stones. So with this novel, I had to do my research. I had to even research the diamond because the diamond that's in the movie is called the Cullinan diamond. It's a real diamond. I had to research, and I did like real like events that happened around that time and put it into my book. So I really had to dig deep and do real research to write the novel. Months to write this novel, along with my co-writer Alexis J. She helped me with a lot of research. She helped me with a lot of just editing too as well. So she did a great job. She did so good. I put her name on this book. Like, come on, I can't take all this credit. You know, that I had to give her flowers for that. But writing this book was a great challenge for me. I enjoyed it. I didn't get no sleep writing it, and I have fun. I'm not gonna lie to you. It jumped to number 3 on Amazon for a little while. I was proud of that. And I'm working on another one, part 2. But you know, I got an agent of mine, Larry. Shout out to Larry. He's in negotiating on making Devil Stones a movie right now. We negotiating with production companies, and they looking to turn this into a production. You know, I would love to make this into fruition, man. Get this out there. I think it deserves a great A. What you call that? The actors, A+ actors. A production. I believe if we get this going, it's gonna be the #1 movie in the world. So if you ain't got this book, go on Amazon right now. The Devil Stones by J. Anthony Jenkins and Alexis J. It's available right now. I got it for like $5 free if you got Kindle. So go check. Absolutely.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
The man of many talents. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Yes. So real quick, I do want to give a shout out to Robert Peppers, Yolanda the model, Nikki Brown, and my boy Kenny. They're in the comments with us on tonight, chiming in and supporting. Okay, they're a part of this amazing project as well. So thank y'all so much for tuning in. So I just want to jump over to you, E. Okay, and by the way, y'all, with this story or with this project, this movie, this is based on a true story, right, Mano?
Absolutely. It's based on the true characters, but absolutely it is. Lorenzo Neal and his wife Bianca Neal, the Neal family, man, shout out to them.
Yeah.
Very supportive. Like when I met Lorenzo and when we locked in and I heard about his story, things he was telling me, man, it had to become a movie. Like I had to do it. So shout out to the Neal family, man.
Yes, most definitely. Those are my people. Yes. Now, Eric, when you first read the script, what was it about this role that hooked you? You know, you coming in, you're kind of like, um, Will Smith when he played Ali, right? Or Jamie when he played Ray. You depicting somebody's real life, some experiences that the real Lorenzo went through, right? So when you read the script and you had to get into character for this role, like what hooked you? What was that process like?
So yeah, I kind of use those examples that you just named. So like I'm like, okay, this is a real person. I need to know and learn about this real person as much as I can. So before, like prior to us filming and in between rehearsals, or even during like Zoom rehearsals, I'll be at the studio with Lorenzo, and I'll just be watching his every move, how he move everything in the studio, how he record, how he walk, talk, just his demeanor, and how he move around. So I just pretty much learned him, and that helped me, learn him while dissecting the script and like, you know, using like emotional range to like bring out the character, and that pretty much helped me. Like learning him while I'm dissecting the script and going through rehearsals. That's pretty
Okay.
much it.
Okay. All right. And shout out to you because that's not an easy task when you have to be somebody, but not just somebody passed away, somebody who's currently alive. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying?
Shout out to Lorenzo and the Neal family because they really helped me like I get into character, and they uh pretty much took me in with open arms and just invited me over to the studio a lot. So and we just hung out and we became close, and it was made it pretty much easier.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Okay. Mia.
Okay. So back to Mr. Mano. I'm going a little deeper, a little bit more spice. So I watched the studio when it first came out, and I rewatched it again before y'all came on, just so that it would be fresh on my mind. Um, and side note, I did see a quick cameo of this girl. Her name looked like me, but I was like, wait a minute, why wasn't I on the cover? Because you don't even know I made your movie. Oh, okay. But I did have a really quick cameo. So he didn't even know. That's so sad that neither one of them even know I'm in the movie. But Toya called me real quick. I pulled up on him. But my question to you is the premise: his parents do not believe in him, and I know you said that you were a rapper, and then you obviously you did some other things too. How do you handle? Have you ever had somebody close to you? Number one, have you had people close to you that didn't believe in your dream? And how do you deal with naysayers?
Well, people close to me, like I don't think they ever my dreams, but I understand how they perspective of my. Some people think you chasing ghosts. Some people think you chasing. And reality is like I came home and told one of my uncles. Shout out to my uncle, I love you. But he said, I said, yeah, uncle, I want to start making movies. He like, you want to make movies? You don't want to get your CDLs. So some people don't think that far. So how many people really think, oh, you're gonna make it in the music industry or the movie industry, but they don't see your dream the way you see it. And I understand that. So I don't get mad at that. I thank God who's head of my life for sure, and I trust that. And I move forward on it. And by me understanding a person can only see their reality or see they dreams, hey, I'm cool with that. You don't supposed to see what I see because God gave me my vision. He ain't give it for you. He gave it to me. So with that being said, I ain't never had nobody who never said, well, you ain't gonna make it. They just say you crazy for even dreaming that. And I am. I'm wild. I ain't gonna let God put so many thoughts in my head. I'm psychotic with it. And I suppose I'm writing a story. I'm writing a story right now. So crazy, y'all. And I'm back to Chicago with it, but that's what I do. So I'm prepared for a person to tell me, man, you crazy for you trying to do a movie. Yeah, I am. And I'll see you later. That's it.
Okay.
That's an amazing answer. Good answer.
Yeah.
And just the answer that actually goes into my next question for Eric. Just gonna go a little deeper. Yeah, you. You're pointing the camera.
You look like you pointing the wrong way.
Listen, Mano, Eric, y'all gotta understand. I'm running all these animations and stuff, so I got y'all here and the other screen here doing all this stuff. Y'all understand behind the scenes, so y'all gotta remember to look here when I'm talking instead of here at the screen where y'all actually at. So when I'm looking here, I just see my questions. But Eric, so I'm not sure if you remember this, but at the age of 30, you openly said you never should have given up on acting. What's it like rediscovering this passion and pursuing it with fresh eyes and landing this huge role in the studio part 1 and 2?
Well, that's a solid question. So I kind of like looked into acting when the early like 18, 19-year-old age, but that time I was doing my military service. I ain't had time. Like I kept saying, I don't got time. And then as time went by, all those years went by, I finally got out the military, and I'm like, I kind of got time now. I don't have no excuse. So when you run out of that excuse that you was using, you don't got no choice but to dive in and go deep and chase your dream. No matter. First, I was like, man, maybe it's too late. I'm 30 now. Man, nah, it ain't never too late to chase your dream. That go for anything and anybody. So I finally joined some Facebook groups, took some acting classes to get a little refresher because I ain't acting in so many years. Took a chance. You gotta bet on yourself. That's what I did. And now I'm here. So
that's what's up. That's what's up.
We're both of the
answers. I'm clipping all these.
Okay.
Yeah, with both of the answers, Toy, I think they deserve a praise break.
Only God can do it. 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 Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it.
I was like, turn it off.
Y'all know I get the shout. Don't do that. I will shout.
It was free for me.
Hey, that white house. Okay, all right.
Hey, I will.
Because listen, let me tell y'all something. First of all, how me and Mano's paths crossed. Shout out to my boy David. You know what I'm saying? He put us on the phone together, and I was able to help Mano out when he was filming another project, and it just worked out, and we've been locked in ever since. But here's one thing that was so special about Mano and his brotherhood that I just absolutely love. When we was getting ready to close out for the day, we formed a circle and prayed. Okay, so you playing that, but this man is a believer in real life. You know what I'm saying? He put God first for sure. So that is so funny you just played that because that's his real life. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Now he'll dance. Yeah, make sure you cut Mia, cut that one to him dancing.
I'm gonna clip that too.
That part. Okay, so spoiler alert, because if you ain't seen Studio One, then what you doing with your life? Okay. But the movie, as we have already stated, it is, based on the true events and all of that good stuff. The movie touches on, the young Lorenzo, played by Eric. He's living at home with his parents. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't have a job, and he's basically chasing his dream. So, Mano, And this goes, I want to ask you, Mano, but I also want to ask you too, Eric, okay? So with the character and the storyline of the character in this dope film, do y'all think that that's a modern reality for a lot of young people living at home with their parents, don't have a job, they have a vision that other people can't see, but they chasing a dream? Do y'all think that's a modern reality for a lot of young people here in 2025?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Even when Renzo first told me his storyline and about when he was homeless for a minute, he was at home with his mom and everything. He was working on his studio. I picture me. I remember being in my mother's basement with my studio and with my equipment set up. I'm chasing my dreams at the same time. And I also pictured many other males like me who was also in the same boat. So I seen this story so many times, especially coming from the culture where I come from in the music background. I'd have been to so many events where it was 100 of us down there. We was all homeless down there trying to rap, man. So definitely that's every day, and that's even to this culture right now as we living in. You know, it's a lot of kids chasing their dreams, and my message to them is keep chasing it. Like, don't stop. Like, man, it take one second to get you where you need to be. No matter what you're going through right now, all the pain and suffering and oh man, the disappointments, it just take one, and you can change your life forever. Guarantee.
Yeah. One yes, right?
One yes, that's it.
Yeah.
You know
One
I
time.
say that in a minute. It don't matter how many no's. All it
Yeah.
takes is one yes.
One yes. So I'll pose the same question to you, E. With the story of Lorenzo, do you feel like that's a modern reality for a lot of young people?
For sure, I see it on social media a lot. Of course, a lot of these kids playing video games want to be streamers because they see these streamers making millions nowadays. So I see a lot of people trying to stream, a lot of people trying to do content. Even if it's them just showing a video of them going to the gym. A lot of people like getting a lot of views like that and getting paid for it. So a lot of people kind of just lock in on that dream, and no telling what their situation is in the background, like whether they living with their parents or struggling, in between checks. They still like posting videos daily. So I see a lot of people sticking to that grind, which is a good thing. So
yeah. Okay, and I can agree to that too, because it's not the typical 9 to 5, right? That our parents encourage us to go get, right? So people want to be those content creators, those streamers. You know what I'm saying? It's another way. Like Mano hit on earlier, when people don't see your vision, you know what I'm saying? Then they try to knock your dream. So like he said, don't give up. Keep chasing your dream. Absolutely. All right, y'all. So we got a few more questions for y'all real quick. Y'all good? Y'all straight?
We
okay. Yeah. Let's go.
Okay. Okay. It's warming up, right? Y'all hot? Y'all ready? Okay. So I want to know, like, I looked at Studio One, and I seen the trailer of Studio Two, and I see this crazy ex-wife, baby mama, whatever. How? Because we always talking about relationships. How do you handle a bad breakup? If you got a bad breakup story, I'd like to hear. Are you the crazy one, or is he the crazy one? This is for both of y'all.
Oh wow.
Oh, okay.
I guess I'm the problem. It might be me.
We're gonna take this E when we take it.
Yeah.
E, what did you say? It might be who?
It might be me, huh?
Oh wow. You gonna go eat?
They ain't trying to think.
So hold on. Time out. This y'all gonna think this funny, but it depends. Did I break up with them or did they break up with me? It's different. It's different.
If you broke, okay, so how what you mean? So if you broke up with her, you back outside. If she break up with you, you in the house crying.
Yeah. It makes sense. Yeah, I think that's about right. You hit it on the nose right there.
See, I be knowing.
Listen,
Well, she broke up with you. How you get over that?
Ooh, that's a head scratcher.
That's part of my problem, man. Like I don't have no bad breakups really. You know, I try to keep everything cordial, and I'm not saying this for the camera. I'm saying I like to keep everybody cool, even if it's a strange breakup. We ain't broke up, man. We gonna be always cool. You know what I'm saying? So that candle can always be lit off of. We can light that candle again. I like to be friends. If we gonna go to this to the left, to the right, let's be friends. Let's be cool. Let's be cordial. You know what I'm saying? I try to tell people who deal with me, and I ain't saying people with an ass, y'all. So don't take this the wrong way. I'm saying people my
I hear toxic. That's what I'm hearing.
No.
It sound like ain't a lot.
Oh, okay. I know.
My vision is so important that my flaws should be excused. And if we do break up, it shouldn't be a bad breakup. It should be a dismiss or a break. And we'll see each other later.
Blocked.
Oh, come on. Come on, man. Don't throw that out there.
Block list long, y'all. My block list long.
And then you see, we paused. We ain't broke up. We just paused.
We free or it's called not break up. It's called a break. I'm with that.
A break.
That's toxic.
And Mia,
that is so toxic.
Mia, let me piggyback off your question real quick, because there is, if for those of y'all who've seen Studio Part 1, there is a scene in there. Shout out to Yolanda, the model. She killed it. She's playing baby mama to Eric, who played Lorenzo, and it was a really good scene. Eric or Mano, have y'all ever been in that situation with the baby mom? Like, she come bringing you your stuff, and she pull up with her new dude, and hey,
man, if y'all knew.
That's why we here. That's why we asking.
Man,
you better not bring no dude to my mama house. Don't do that.
Man, bro.
Don't put a to my mama house with my bag. Oh no, it's a problem.
Right.
No, when I read that part of the script, man, look. When I read that part of the script, I busted out laughing. It was like, I really got to replay this again. That's crazy.
Not play it again. I already did this before.
Yeah, I already did this.
Oh man.
Hey, that's why I improvised some of them curse words and
yeah. A lot of that was Eric improv. I ain't gonna lie, that was him going. I said, oh, he done been to this before.
Hey, shout out to Yolanda, the model though, man. She really made me mad to what I'm saying? she pulled her weight in that scene, bro. I was mad. That's why I don't know if y'all see, well, spoiler alert, but y'all should have seen it already. I kicked the box in that scene. That wasn't in the script. She made me mad, and I kicked that one. I tried to punish. And then Mano was like, I like that. Do it again. We're going to get some B-roll of that.
Eric kicked the box so hard, we only had one more take, y'all, because he broke the box. I'm like, damn, you done broke the box up. We got one more kick, bro.
Right.
That was cool.
Maybe they got triggered in real life.
That's so funny.
Absolutely.
Okay. So I want to stay on the hot seat, and I want to stay very deep. Okay. And this may catch y'all off guard. It's gonna get a little personal. Okay. Now, do you ever struggle with feeling like you're enough, even after everything you have achieved this far? That's for both of y'all.
I'll go first. Yeah, man, because that was really my first big role. So like, I gave it everything I had, and then after watching it, I'm like, dang, that's it. Like I could have done, I feel like I could have brought more, or like, man, I feel like if this don't pop, it's my fault. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But nah, man, I got great feedback good and bad, like from my peers and my mentors and stuff. So and it just pushed me to go harder in part two and to go harder in other projects, future projects I do. So just shout out to everybody who support me and who watches and who give me good feedback and bad feedback. I take all feedback, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, answer that question, yes, for sure. Especially since that was my first time. So
Okay.
And
What about you, Mano?
as being a director and a writer, you always think you can do better. You know, you always strive better. Even when I look at it right now, I don't look at what I did right. I look at all my mistakes, and you might not see it, but I keep it myself. So my 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 I'm always pushing myself to go harder, to better. Being at school right now, I'm learning so much. And one of my teachers, shout out to Bob, one of my teachers, Bob, he always critique. He don't give me no slack, man. I bring him my work, say, look, oh, you messed that up. Oh, you messed that up too. You could have did that better. And I love it though. I love the way he put me. I love the my agent Larry. When I send him a script, he always send me back on what I did wrong, nothing what I did right. So that's how I do my daughter. My daughter, she want to be a writer. So right now, she's only 9 years old. She writing whole stories. I'm on her back, y'all. I'll call me.
I love it.
When she send me a story, it'd be cool too. I'm like, this cold, but I don't tell her that. I'm like, don't like this. This better. Oh, you messed that up. So I push for greatness, y'all. I push to always be a little bit more sharper than what I was on my last project. So when y'all see me getting better, I can guarantee y'all that.
Okay. All right. Well, I just have one more real quick question for you. So, or both of y'all real quick, so what would you say is harder to deal with? Okay. Because when I think about Lorenzo's character in that movie, would you, and I want y'all to answer this from Lorenzo's perspective in the movie, okay? What would you say is harder? Peer pressure from his friends or peer pressure from his family? Which one would be harder?
That's a good question.
that is a good question.
That's a good question.
Baby,
Okay,
I mean,
Toya.
That's a
baby.
Listen,
I'm gonna say peer pressure from his friends because so you know the scene where he's riding with Bagman. Bagman is handing him a joint, trying to get him to smoke, trying to get him to think like, hey, we need to go to the streets to find this rap. There's rappers everywhere. You don't gotta go to the streets to find rappers. And then he put him in a dangerous environment. You know what I'm saying? He's also selling, he got him around drugs that he can get caught up with, possibly. So, like, you know what I'm saying? Peer pressure from your friends can get you, like, if you're in the wrong crowd, they can get you in a lot of stuff that you don't need to be into. They can get you in trouble and get you to making, bad decisions and stuff. So, you gotta watch who you bring around. So,
yeah, that's good.
I'm gonna say the friends is definitely peer pressure, but I think more the family, because when you got your mom, you got your dad, you got your baby mama, and shout out to Yolanda, it's like that pressure you put on him when she pulled up with the box. That's so you fail. Like, here, you gotta do better. My new boyfriend out here, he taking me to Miami, whatever she was going in. Like, man, then the father say, I'm trying to believe, but you got to get a job. The mama say, hey, you can't come back in without a job. You got to do something. So you got to go outside. You got to come back with results. Like, you got to go big.
Yeah.
I think family is more because that's who you want their support. You want to show them. You want to make it. I want to do this for y'all more than anybody. Bag man, believe in you. Your mama and daddy don't. So that pressure there. Your baby mama don't care. You ain't did nothing. You gone. So that's on a different mission as a human being right there. That make the storyline pop out a lot because of the peer pressure from the family. You know.
Okay. All right. Perspectives. Okay, I like it. Okay. All right.
All right. And are we closing out the hot seat?
Yeah,
you have another question real quick?
So this question will close out the hot seat. And
Wait, before you close out the hot seat, because Toya didn't ask her infamous question. So I'll ask it. I love this question. And this goes for both of y'all. So I'll start out with you, Eric, and end with you, Mr. J. Anthony Jenkins. What do you want people to know about you that don't know about you? I love that question, Toya. Like, tell me one thing that you want people to know about you.
Okay.
This is mainly for if there's any writers, directors, producers out there that's watching this right now. I'm gonna bring something to the table that nobody else is gonna bring. That's just 100%. I'm gonna bet on myself on that every time. I'm gonna always show up on time, unless there's an emergency or something. I'm gonna always show up on time. I'm gonna always know my lines, and I'm gonna always bring that energy. And that's something a lot of people don't know unless you worked with me. So if you haven't worked with me, that's something you need to know and to consider me for future roles and stuff like that. So
you better make every opportunity.
Okay.
Hey.
Okay.
You better make every opportunity to audition.
That's what I'm talking about. That's good. Mr. Mano, what is something that people, you have all these accolades and people can read your bio, but what's something that's not in that bio that people need to know about you?
Same thing. I'm gonna piggyback off what Eric just said to any writers, producers, even down to actors and other directors. Man, a lot of people take my silent as a threat, but I'm genuine. I'm here for connection. I'm here to collaborate. I came to Texas from Chicago on a mission, and my mission is to really bring my vision to fruition. And I want to collaborate with writers. I want to collaborate with the producers, other directors, other actors. You know what I'm saying? I want to make something. And I think Dallas, Texas was a good spot. God put me here for a reason. And I'm here, man, to make history, guys. So, man, if you know me, you follow me, you see me, man, let's team up. Let's get some work done. Let's break the bank around here, y'all. Like it's a lot of things good did in this town alone, and I'm here to do it. So if you never knew me now, get up with me, man. I got a lot of ideas. I got a lot of vision, man. Let's work.
I mean, I'm just saying.
I'm listening.
They talking.
You hear me, Toya? I'm listening.
I mean,
I
I'm
heard
just saying.
Okay, so to close out the hot seat segment, I know it's very cliche to say, Mano or Eric, what can you tell other writers and actors and stuff coming up in this industry? What's one thing you could tell them? I'm gonna flip the script real quick, and it's for both of y'all. Knowing where both of y'all are at today, whether it's your personal life, this industry life, whatever. If you could have a moment to talk to your younger self, what would you tell him?
I would tell myself to don't overthink it. Stop making excuses and go all in. That's pretty much it. If I would have known that in my early 20s, I feel like I would have been somewhere different right now, but I don't even think about that. I just pretty much lock in and just try to look forward to the next day and get better each day. So
okay. We the same person, but go ahead.
And Mano?
My younger self, I just tell my younger self, it's not embarrassing to seek God. It took me to go through a crisis for me to give my attention to God, the Lord, my Jesus Christ. And back then, I wish I would have. My mother and my grandma was praying mothers, and I had a praying grandmother, and they been put me in the church, and I was rebellious. I was one of them guys who didn't want to be there, asleep, not coming, and not knowing that God had a blessing for me back then, and I skipped over that, and I ended up right now. So I thank God what He's doing for me right now. If I don't known that back then, man, we would probably be having a different conversation right now. So I would tell my younger self, do not ignore God. Do not. Absolutely.
Okay. All right, fellas. Well, before we get out of here, because we're going to jump into some final thoughts real quick, what can the people expect after watching Studio One? Okay. And now we got Studio Two right there finna drop. You know, the premiere is going down. Mano, what can the people expect without giving too much of it away? What we looking at?
Well, first of all, shout out to everybody on the cast, all my cast members, all the producers, everybody from the production team, everybody who participated, the DP, Paul, did a great job, the sound team, my, just everybody from my family members. Part two is, to me, it's gonna be a home run, man. If you like part one was the introduction. Part two is the icing on the cake, man. It's gonna be a lot gonna be revealed. Who shot Lorenzo? Everybody called my phone. I know who did. Y'all been losing. That's all I gotta say. A lot of people this had to pay me on this premiere, man. Please pay my money because y'all done lost already. But be prepared for some good visual, good content, good music as always. We got some talented artists on this team. The track is so crazy, y'all. I'm not lying, man. So just shout out to everybody who participated. Y'all gonna see a great storyline, and guess what? I left a finger for a part 3. That's all I'm gonna get.
Oh shit.
Okay.
That's news to me.
Okay, part 3. All right. The man said what he said, okay? So listen, because I just want to shout out and do a shameless plug, because if y'all didn't see one and your girl was in there for, a few seconds, Maxine, quit playing with me. But anyway.
Hey, Maxine. So again, guys, September 3rd. September 3rd, we will be doing a premiere for Studio 2. It's from 6 o'clock to 30. We got some special guests that will be in the building. I want you guys to pull up, have a good time. And if you need a ticket, man, hit my inbox. I will give you a ticket. Come on in, come party with us. Enjoy a good night of collaboration, connection. Meet all the guests, all the artists, all the actors, the production teams. Take pictures, eat, have fun. We have an after party afterward. Everybody is invited for free. And not only that, man, I just want us to connect. So to all the producers and directors out there in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, come on out. Let's have a good time. But let's shake hands. Let's have be a great movie. We did a great job with part 1. Part 2 was even better, and then part 3 is on the way.
Okay, that's what's up. All right. So, family, listen, at this time, real quick, we're gonna jump into our final thoughts, and stay tuned real quick.
Final thoughts, the moment's near. Time to reflect, let it all be clear. One last jam before we part. Final thoughts, straight from the heart.
Hey, so at this time, Eric, we'll start with you, and then Mano follow up right behind him. And then, of course, I'm just saying, if you just want to share, any final thought that you have for the people, whatever's on your heart, whatever you feel led to say, Eric, it's on you.
Final thoughts. All right. Like I said earlier, man, don't be afraid to chase y'all dream. Whether y'all want to be an actor, a chef, a bartender, I don't know, whatever you want to be, just go get that shit. And then I'm excited for part 2 to drop. It's 10 times better than part 1. And we had something to build off of. Part 1 was just a base, like us coming together, gaining chemistry. And then we just like lifted up off top of that and just, took that energy and that chemistry and got better. So looking forward for it to drop. I see y'all on the red carpet. If I don't see you on the red carpet, you'll see it on Tubi. And just let me know how we all did, man. We enjoy the feedback, good and bad. So
absolutely.
Okay. Mano.
Same thing. Shout out to you guys for having us on the show. Very much respected, guys. Thank you again. God bless your families. To everybody out there right now who's looking, who will be at the premiere, I will see you guys September 3rd. At 6 o'clock. I'll be there probably at 5:30. Cleaning up, get my life together. Cast members. it was amazing team, man. Y'all made my job very all all the actors put up who took their job seriously, man. Thank you guys again for hard work. We locked in. I'm not just trying to make movies. I'm trying to build families, you know. So when I'm locked in at other movies, I said over so many scripts done, and I keep it in the same circle. I want to be on my Perry move, man. I wanted the same people, same movement, and just to keep building that, you know, and then pass it on to my other peers, to people who need this kind of help. A lot of people don't know how hard it is to make movies, guys, and I'm only here to make it for people. So if you want to collaborate, like I said, at me, you got any ideas? You know me, Latoya. I take a phone call. I jump on. You know, we can make something happen, something out of nothing. So to anybody who got a creative mind, got an idea, want to do a movie, link up, let's talk, let's get it done. Thank you guys again. Everybody keep God first. Get September 3rd, the studio part 2. It will be premiering. It's gonna be a great event. I don't think you guys want to meet. You don't want to miss it. Let's meet up and link up with some people I'm having in the building. I got some important people pulling up. You guys will want to be there to shake some hands. For real.
Okay.
God bless you guys.
That's what's up. Okay. Cortez?
My final thought is,
Yo, don't worry about what people say about you. They're going to try to belittle you. They're going to try to cellulize your name. They're going to try to sabotage you. They're going to just try to do anything they're trying to do to destroy you.
That was such.
You know what? Take it from. Okay. Yeah. Mia.
That's funny.
Said what he said. Mia, what you got?
My final thought is be who you are. Be who you are. Yeah, be who you are. You don't have to fake in front to try to fit in. Like if you a rapper and you want to rap, like be who you are. You're a singer. Just be authentically you. I guarantee there is a squad for you. You don't have to. If you a square, don't try to fit in no circle. Like, you know, there's a squad for you. Be who you are authentically, and your tribe will find you. I am a living witness.
Okay. All right. So my final thought is respect crew. Okay. Y'all quit playing. Y'all come ready to work, ready to film, and then crew gonna do what they do, and y'all gonna make magic. Okay. So yeah, that's the final thought. Now, family, we're gonna jump into our announcements real quick before we get off of here. We have up.
I'm gonna do one coming up. Here we go.
Yeah.
Not this one. Damn it. There we go.
All right. So Eric, take us away. Encourage the people why they need to be in the building on next Wednesday.
Next Wednesday, you need to be in the building to see the magic that we made happen. Me, the crew, the cast, we all gonna be there. We all gonna enjoy a good film, a great film. My bad, I said good. I mean great. So scan that QR code, or you can slide a Mano DM. Mano DM's open. Come on, Mano.
Absolutely.
Go to him.
Absolutely.
Man, people signing DMs.
Okay. Said, we're gonna be friends forever. Relight that candle.
Okay. Next up, we got
And don't forget, Latoya, not to cut you off. We will be doing a double feature that day. So if you come earlier, you will get a sneak peek at a movie called Monkey Business by the great. Her name is Jasmine Solomon. She's a producer, director out here in Texas. Starring me, I play a pimp red movie. It's my first, get my acting on. I always had. This is my first time me running real lines, and I play the pimp guy. So come see me as Pimp Red. Again, Jasmine Solomon. She's a great director, great writer. She's up and coming here in Dallas, Texas, and she did a great production on the movie. So we will be showing that first. We'll show the studio right after that. So y'all come a double feature, guys.
Okay.
Oh.
Yes, Dope feature a 2-for-1.
2 for
Did you
1?
say free?
We love a
Yeah.
BOGO.
Yeah.
Hey, you don't get no better than that. The man said it's free. So there's no excuses on why you can't come up in the building to support this dope project. Okay, not one but two. Oh, okay.
The BOGO.
Hell.
All right. So next up we got
Next up we have the Secret Life of Love movie premiere. Saturday, October 4th. Make sure y'all get y'all tickets. I promise y'all gonna be in for a treat. If you have seen the play has been done, I want to say about 5 or 6 times already, and it's finally a movie now. So make sure you get your tickets for this movie premiere, Secret Life of Love. Yes, written and directed by me, but story by Sean Botley of Botley Entertainment.
Gotcha.
all right. Okay.
All right, and next up.
All right, y'all. So y'all see it again. Yes, the one and only. Never would have made a stage play without you. Your girl is going to be up in the building doing what I do best, grace that stage. And I need your support. So y'all get y'all's tickets. And I'm going to keep telling y'all every single week because y'all ain't getting y'all's tickets. And I need y'all to get your tickets, okay? Don't wait until the last minute. Even though it's October the 18th, you got time now to lock in your spot, okay? Because this show will sell out. Shout out to Derek Mason, this dope production and this amazing cast. October the 18th is going down. Yes.
All right.
And definitely not.
Wait a minute. Okay. So, November 15th, let me tell y'all what's going to happen. I mean, I'm just saying we'll have a live studio audience. Y'all, it is free 99, but you have to get your code. Mano, why you over here struggling with your phone, Mr. Eric? Why you over here struggling? Y'all needs to go to Eventbrite right now. So let me get y'all for this and get y'all tickets to the I'm Just Saying live event. It's going to be hosted by C. Renee and Corey Exby. But that ain't everybody though. We got Avy, we got Corey Cherry, we got Spoken Word by Prudence. Like, this is a whole production. You think it's cool? Wait till you see us in person. Like, we're unfiltered, unedited, and y'all are gonna be in the building with us. We're gonna have merch, we're gonna have gift bags. Like, November the 15th, come out.
Absolutely.
I mean, I'm just saying that I'm telling you, it's going to be a time. Yeah, you see.
Yes.
I'm there.
Yes. You heard my girl. So listen, y'all got things to do, okay?
Don't say we
do.
All right. So without further ado, I just want to shout out to our family in the chat. Thank y'all so much for tuning in and supporting on tonight. Eric and Mano, we want to encourage y'all to hang tight when we close. Hang on the line for us. But yeah, family, be in the building next Wednesday and support this dope project, okay? I'm telling you, it's fire. Go back and watch Studio 1 and then be in the building to catch part 2. It's a lot of people in this project. We ain't dropping names because we're going to miss somebody because he got everybody in this project.
Everybody.
Doing a big one, and it's going to be phenomenal, and it's based on true events, true story, and it's just really good. I had the pleasure of being a part of this amazing project. Thank you so much for that opportunity, Mano. Keep doing what you're doing. Eric, I'm so proud of you. I see you do your thing. One was amazing. I'm so excited to see two, and it's next Wednesday, so we're gonna have to figure out podcast what we doing, because we might have to slide in. I don't know what that's gonna look like, but yeah.
I mean, he might need somebody to host it.
Y'all need to be live up there streaming live if y'all could make it.
You know what I'm saying? We might have to. So stay on, and we're gonna talk about it. But we gonna go ahead and our family go because it is a work night, and we know everybody ain't on their mama's couch and chasing a dream. They really got.
They gotta clock in. Yeah, because we just stayed over today.
Yes.
Absolutely.
So this is what we like to do before we close out the show. I'm gonna say who I am, And E, you gonna drop your name. Mano, you drop your name. Cortez and Mia drop their name. We gonna come back and hit us with I mean. And then together, we're gonna say, I mean, I'm just saying, okay? So listen, it's just like on set.
You take direction.
One take direction, okay? So E, you after me. Here we go. So family, thank y'all so much for tuning in on tonight. Okay, if you missed it, go back and watch the replay, okay? But I'm your girl, Latoya B.
I'm Eric Miles Jr.
I'm J. Anthony Jenkins.
I am Cortez.
Why
we mess up?
You know what?
Why we mess up?
Mess up, Cortez.
Get y'all's life together. It's Mia, then Cortez.
Because she told when you go back and watch the replay, you said my name first, but go ahead.
But you
Mano.
know I'm always next.
Mano, this is what we say. Back to one. Okay. All right, y'all. Family. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. I'm your girl, Latoya B.
I'm Eric Miles Jr.
I'm J. Anthony Jenkins.
Mia F. Baby.
And I am Cortez.
I mean.
I'm
just saying. And then we'll see you next week.
Oh, man.
Thanks for tuning in. We appreciate you all. Catch us next time. Don't miss the call. I mean, I'm just saying, keeping it real, always true. See you next week. We'll be right here with you. I'm just saying.